LPT, if you need dental work done, but don't have insurance, or can't afford the procedure, check if dental schools in your area have clinics. This can certainly work if you are stuck. But be prepared to be jabbed and stabbed, even for a regular cleaning. Appointments are 2 to 3 times as long and a lot more painful than seeing a professional dentist. Edit, in my experience. Also be ready for substandard work. I went that route when I was a broke student and the dental student drilled through the root of the tooth and didn't say anything to their observer. That led to a massive infection, the loss of the tooth, and a chunk of my mandible. I read this as roof of my mouth instead of root of the tooth and winced so hard I gotta put the pipe down. Nice you slash. This saved me probably $40k. I mean it still cost $20k and took 3+ years. But I'd have no teeth if I hadn't gone to a prosthodontics school. Was a dental student and I did have patients follow me to my job now. Really student dependent. But I would argue care is probably better there than some outside clinics. Also, word of caution, be careful with dental tourism. You may not have legal recourse if something is messed up. I have fixed a few patients that have been abroad with substandard work. There are good and bad dentists everywhere, so do your homework. There is also, in my opinion, value to the FDA. I know what I'm putting in your mouth because it is all regulated. This may not be the case somewhere else. Other countries may not have resources for sterilization. They might only disinfect tools, like I saw in Africa. HIPAA is also very serious in the US. Will your medical information be protected elsewhere? Just reinforcing that you do your homework, or simply find a dentist here that you trust and will help you. The biggest problem with dental tourism is its rush work. If your custom fitted crown doesn't fit right, the dentist is still going to cement it because you're leaving the country soon. I've had patients break down in tears when they realized what they accidentally did to themselves to save a couple $1,000s. I saw one woman who went to Mexico. She was missing a single tooth. They placed a splinted bridge, a bunch of crowns all attached together, across 9 teeth including all of her top front teeth. She came in wondering why she couldn't floss. The bridge was shaped wrong, so it had cavities all over the place underneath it. She couldn't afford the thousands of dollars to redo it, which was a bargain considering the amount of work to repair the problem. She will most likely be wearing a partial denture in a couple years due to her poor decision. The hell of it was she could have had a really nice restoration of that one tooth for the price she paid to travel to Mexico and get that monstrous prosthetic. Non-technical terms so others can understand. If you need dental work done, but don't have insurance or can't afford the procedure, go to prison and you'll get a new set of chompers. This belongs in r/shitty tips. This is a sub I didn't know I needed. You're welcome. Very true. Also the reason I hate the dentist, haha. Growing up we didn't have dental insurance because it's often not considered part of health insurance. So my mom took us to the community college dental school where a cleaning took about 4 hours and it was awful. Boo, I don't have any cavities, so hats off to my mom for being savvy and finding a workaround. My mom is a badass. This is good advice. There's a school near me, which I went to in maybe 2013. However, they only do cleanings and exams, then have a dentist check their work. They don't do any restorative dental work, only preventative. They told me I had a few cavities, including one in a tooth that I'd already had filled years ago and one in a tooth I've had filled twice in the past. Both times, it fell out. That's what made me stop going to my last dental clinic, because they changed ownership and got worse. Not to mention a lot more greedy. I should have continued going. I went to the clinic when I had finished school and didn't have any insurance or a job. I'm disabled now and haven't been in close to a decade, and I know my teeth are bad. I used to fall asleep after drinking a Coke or drinking at a friend's occasionally, even though I'd bring a toothbrush and try to brush before I did. Depression made me really tired and fall asleep at random times each day. Then I'd wake up and decide that I was going to have a Coke anyway, so I'd put it off and off. I know my one tooth has chipped. And it's the one I had filled twice. I also know my gums aren't great. Nor are some other teeth. I told myself I'd go to the dentist when I got insurance. Which I got 2 to 3 years ago. It's only basic. Though. And I'm afraid of what they'll tell me. I worry it'll cost me $10k 20k to fix them. I keep putting it off because I'm very afraid. But I constantly worry too. I hoped I could get them looked at when I went to the local mental hospital for a day program. But they only allow inpatients. Bro, take it from me. I hadn't been to the dentist in over 5 years. Just got back. You will feel so much better after seeing a dentist, no matter how bad your teeth are. And chances are they may not be as bad as you think. And it's not going to get better until you go. It'll take a huge load off your mind when they just tell you what needs done. You don't have to do it right away. But it's nice to know. Did you know that overall health is directly related to your dental health? Thanks. And yes, I did. I have had depression for 10 to 11 years. Though. And don't take care of myself well. Too many energy drinks and crap food. I'm pretty sure I have gum disease. And I'm trying to get rid of that. Some of my teeth hurt a bit. Not all the time. Though. I hope it's not as bad as I think. I need to find a dentist that takes disability and go. Start flossing every day, no matter how much it hurts. It'll get better, and so will your teeth. But yeah. Go see the dentist, you will be happy you did. I only had a couple cavities after 5 years. College wrecked me. I was hardly ever home enough to brush my teeth. Real LPT. Vote for someone who will support a decent health insurance system. We in the civilized world first laugh and then cry when we see posts like this. Was going to say this is one of the most user LPTs I have seen for a while. Most I can pay for treatment is 200. Most I have paid at once is 55. It works. I did this when I had a cavity in a wisdom tooth. My usual dentist wanted rip all 4 out. At the dental school, I got antibiotics and a filling. Still got the tooth 35 years later. Why did you need antibiotics for a filling? There was infection in the tooth. Cleared the infection. Got it drilled and filled the following week. A lot of dentists have plans for people without insurance. Sometimes this includes discounts on dental work needed beyond regular checkups/cleanings. It pays to shop around. I was lucky and found a new patient special a very good dentist was running. Also avoid chain dental offices that have super low costs. I've heard too many stories of people being told they have cavities and need X dental procedure done when they didn't actually have any cavities. Check details. Some dental schools charge way above some dental clinics. Kids aren't even out of school, yet their school quoted me X to the rate a professional dentist in their clinic would for an impacted wisdom tooth removal. Or look for an FQHC if you are in the US. They may be able to help. Also ask around to see who takes care of kids. 0% interest credit cards for medical bills, as long as you keep up with your payments. Definitely be careful if you go this route. I had my wisdom teeth pulled and they didn't prescribe me antibiotics because I'm young and healthy. I ended up hospitalized for a week with 2 abscesses and sepsis. I still don't have all the bills in, but it's looking like it'll cost me upwards of $60k right now. Holy shit, I have a wisdom tooth that's broken and a piece fell out yesterday. Not gonna lie, I'm a little worried now. I hope everything works out for you. This person won the lottery. Most of the time wisdom teeth extractions heal up just fine if you follow aftercare instructions. My local college does cleanings, but they won't do anything else. The cleaning took so long I had to come in again so she could finish. And my teeth are in great shape. Kinda painful too, but they're learning. I just wouldn't do that again. Medicare for all. Medicare doesn't cover normal dental work. Bernie's plan would. Bernie wants state-enforced homosexuality. Exactly. Vote Bernie. Or commit a crime and get arrested, free dental care. Or make sure your country gets a proper healthcare system. Not a single person here in Central Europe ever had to deal with the "oh no, I need medical attention, but don't have assurance/money. $25 for raise and a cleaning at the local tech college. And it's done by final year students with hundreds of training hours and overseen by a fully licensed dentist who can step in at any time. Damaged good deal, if you ask me. Dental tourism. You can visit East Europe, Ukraine, Belarus, Russia. Ukraine probably friendliest and easiest in terms of this. I would be surprised how rich you are with dollars. Doubt anyone that can't afford dental work can afford to go on a medical tourism trip overseas. It's kind of easy to say, go to X country for your dental work. Your dollars go far. People that are hard up for money and can't see dentists don't even have the time, nor can they afford to take vacation days. You have to take time off, pay for flights, accommodations, and besides, unless you're getting some sort of major oral surgery done, it's not any cheaper. Same can apply to hair work. But fucked up hair will grow back and won't cause infections. Fucked up teeth, not so much. That said, I'm definitely in favor of this for simpler work like cleanings and basic fillings, and did so twice in the last year. Tried that. They didn't email me back after I responded with details. Then call or show up. Shit happens. People forget to return calls, or, like me, think they already did. This is actually a really good idea for preventative care, so you don't have to get something big done with them. It can be a bit more rough. But I got lucky in the work I had done by a student when I was 7 has held on for 30 years. Also remember that some dental schools don't offer some or most procedures. One I'm going to only offers x-rays and cleanings. I was told that I was a good candidate for helping a graduating student earn their license during their 5-hour exam, and that I would be paid $100 for the 5 hours I would be there. I hope it turns out well. $100 and helping someone earn their license sounds like a good deal to me. Or Google dentist coupons and get an x-ray and cleaning for $40. Go to prison, dental, healthcare, sex change all covered. And technical colleges. r/aberring dystopia. Don't know if someone said this already, but Gruppen.com has dental checkups, x-rays etc for really cheap. Students and members of Gruppen Select, which is $5 a month, can get additional discounts as well. Excellent for cleanings, x-rays, finding deficiencies. A local community college might have a hygiene program, and it's a great place to start. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.